Our lead story tonight, because I don't even know where to start with it. Rahm Emanuel is pushing a plan in Chicago where you cannot get a high school diploma without having a plan for graduation.
What kind of plan are we talking about, Elon?
Well, if I am to quote Mr. Emanuel.
Emmanuel?
Emanuel. He says, "We live in a period of time where you earn what you learn," Emanuel said. "The school system of a K through 12 is not applicable to the world and the economy and the world that our high school students are graduating to. So we're moving to a pre-K to college model." Under the proposal, all Chicago public schools students starting with this year's freshman class would have to show an acceptance letter to a four-year university, a community college, a trade school or apprenticeship, an internship, or a branch of the armed services in order to receive their high school diploma.
So, I don't understand. Because those things cost money, right?
Some of them, yes.
So how can you force, under the guise of public schooling, how can you force this requirement for things that cost money? Because I know in Chicago, they said in that article, they have scholarships for people to go to community colleges if they have a B+ average or better. So if you don't, you got to go to the Army?
Or something like that. You have to go get an internship or something like that. According to this, around 62% of our kids are already either accepted into college or accepted into community college, and our goal is to make sure that nobody spikes the ball at 12th grade. What do you mean by spiking the ball?
You spike the ball when you're done. He wants the finish line to not be 12th grade anymore. Okay, he wants the finish line to be 14th grade.
I mean, I understand what spiking the ball means, but in this situation, because for instance, what if you don't want to go to college? What if that's just you don't want to go?
I suppose the option for you then is the apprenticeship.
What if that's not what you're prepared to do? You don't want to go to college. And you're not looking for an apprenticeship. Hell, maybe you want to take a year or two and travel or some shit.
Yeah, I guess you're not allowed to do that anymore.
It's like, what is this?
In my mind, it's, I don't know why, but the first thing I think about is acting. Like, did he include just like getting a job or having a job?
I didn't say that.
And if you're independently wealthy,
then it really doesn't matter.
Why do you have to do things? I know that's horrible and everybody should contribute to society, I guess, but
it's funny. I literally said to my wife, Dara, that I was talking about our kid. Our kid has a lot of like options for what she does. Like I was like, she doesn't even have to go to school if she doesn't want to go to school. Now, please know, I would probably like her to go to school for something. But if she was like, that's not, I'm not really a school person like that, and I don't think I want to focus on some other things I want to create. I want to do this, that, and the other. I wouldn't fight her on those things. I mean, especially how could I? I didn't graduate college, and the fact is, at some point, I built my own shit, and okay, and so to be able to do that, I still needed a high school diploma to get like there's certain things you just need a high school diploma to get, and I was able to get those things, and it allowed me to continue growing and get to the point where I can build what I build. But this is like saying nah. Like I have an issue because some people are like, this is a good idea, and I'm like, why is it a good idea? Why is it that in this situation, as opposed to saying, hey, we're gonna make college free in general? So that way, you're going into front. You don't even think about it because it's free.
This is a way of putting forth a policy that you don't actually have to put any money behind.
Well, I assume they're going to put some money behind this.
For what? Enforcement. That's it.
I don't know.
There's nothing to pay for. Like there's no part of this that says, oh, also we're going to dedicate this amount of money for school or for scholarships or anything like that.